Hey everyone, welcome. Well, not welcome back. Welcome to a new game that came out today called Urban Empire. It is a city builder manager, but not like in the typical sense where you just sort of build things and they happen. You have to manage like a political scape, which I think is interesting. And haven't completely decided which side of that we're going to be on. So let's go just new campaign. Okay, so there's 4 different families we could be. So landed gentry, very conservative, bunch of technology stuff. That's kind of my idea. So they're going to be very research based. So then grassroots community. Okay. And culture. I'm kind of thinking let's go culture. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so then we don't get options here, it looks like, do we? No. So we're famous for being famous. Awesome. Love it. Love those people. Value honesty. Respectable. Elitist. Okay. So that's going to make us a little bit more difficult to deal with left-wing parties, but that can be worked around. And we cannot be voted out. Cool. Okay, so that's a bunch of mining industry. Let's go big. I like big. And then we're gonna enable the tutorial. And I feel like the music's a little loud. I'll turn it down once we get in the game. Is that me or is that like an actual quote? Because we did go with like the Russian immigrants, so like that could be our name. I don't know. I'll have to check. Yep, nope, that was us. Okay. So, with wealthy banking family, alright. 500,000 currency. Okay. Okay, so WASD, whatever. But first... I think that's probably gonna be a little bit better. Oh man, guys, we know how to move the camera. Middle mouse button and move the mouse, or use Q and E. Weird, alright. So, create a district. What's our map look like? Oh, we got a huge area. Wow, okay. Let's start near the water, I think. So let's start here. Something like that. I kind of want to have it connect there, though. That looks weird. Can I... No. Let's bring this in then. Okay, why is it not showing me the plan now? I think we're gonna have to stick with that. That's gonna annoy me, but whatever. We could also come over here. Yes, so let's come over here. This is more flat in terms of the road. Yeah, I like that more. Let's go default grid. Oh, add a corner with your right click, but I didn't want to I wanted it as it was. Okay, so now let's put a city hall in. Seems like city hall should belong in a mixed area. So city hall is now there. Congrats. Confirm services. Proposed district. Let's just continue with given one. Okay. Progress cloud. This is like our research tree. Culture, we probably want gas first, like if that's where we're going. Alright, we got our first people. 58 and 81 of them. Okay, so now we get services. We can zoom in and sort of see our people a little. But alright, so click on the district name. Let us modify these people's lives. Grammar schools seem important. Do it there, right? Yeah. This is gonna take more money, which we don't have, but we should be getting people soon and paying taxes and stuff. So this is what I'm talking about, the political system. Currently there's 3 political parties, I guess, right now, and a total of 61 councillors, and they all are in favor of this, so. Okay, so let's click on this. People want a lot more of everything than they're getting, basically. So we're going to need to come up with a way to fix that, which is going to be more goods and services, but we don't have money to do that because we don't have people or taxes. Oh, I was about to turn it up. Okay. So now, city council time. So let's look at the political parties we got here. So, Goodwill, we have how much they like us, and you know, how much they might be willing to make deals with us. And then our Compass, which talks about where they stand on different things. So, Physiocratics, left wing, but loyal to the Emperor, not one to like break off or anything. Free Democratic is, I think, sort of a traditional conservative as we Americans think about them. And these guys want autonomy, so they're smack in the middle of everything. They just want to be free, I guess. Okay, so now we go here. So let's propose a tax increase. So raise our business tax. So you can see as we go up, people are less and less in favor of it. So was that 10% before? I bet we can get away with 12. Yeah. Let's try 12. Okay. So now, yeah, we can see where things are. This is probably going to pass, but tutorial makes this appeal. So let's plead to the Free Democrats because they're the ones most opposed to this. I really want to fix this issue. See, so we lose some goodwill, but they moved over on the vote. So now they're more likely to vote yes. Then we can go back to the city. Different classes here. Is this what they need? Or is this what they have? It's probably what they have. They probably don't need negative happiness. That doesn't make sense. Oh. Okay. So, if we're going for a high culture, we probably want Parisian. I would imagine that's fancier than the Viennese or the Anglo-Saxon. Environment. And so, okay, so different types of streetlights now get bonus to environment, which is probably what I was looking for. So parties are appealing to each other. Industry demand is high. Okay, so now people have decided how they're going to vote. It looks like we do not need to worry at all, because we could have another chance to influence them here if we wanted to. So yeah, so now taxes went up. So then if we go back to the city, as things take over, we should start to see that we're still losing money, which is not good. Maybe I should have pushed for a higher tax rate. Let's go back to the city council and propose another tax increase. Can we get away with that? Or should we go, so it's at 12, should we go 13 and this? Let's try it. Let's try it. How much goodwill do I have? I have lots of goodwill there. And they have 26 council members, so they're the biggest party, I think. No, they have 28, but let's plead with these guys. Tell them I need a favor. Start moving a little bit. We might do a little bit more as we get closer to the actual vote. Trying to line it up because it bothers me.
Chloe, the porch light is burnt out, and I can't see whether it's dark outside or not.
Okay, so now that's a long research time. What does Telegraph unlock for us? Church is probably good. I think Telegraph to get a church going, that sounds like something that would be helpful. Okay, so now we can modify a district to put in like gas, so we can get like gas lights going, which costs money. But tutorial says to do it. We already have a grammar school, so we don't need to put another one in. Okay, so this will cost us another 13,000 a month and 250,000, which we do not have. People seem to be in favor of it, but I think the tutorial is supposed to run you in debt. This looks like it'll pass. We don't need to mess with it at all. Yeah, we Gucci. So that'll increase our income. Not quite enough to make up for this district modification, I think, but yes, I think we should get more money going. Okay, so this will give us goodwill with the Physiocratic Party. People who voted for them are more likely to. A vote to change industrial taxes, and the Physiocratic Party is more likely to vote yes. So, oh yeah, that looks good already. Alright, so that would I guess have fixed our tax problem to begin with. But, oh well. Okay, so let's do the modified taxes vote first. Yeah, that'll pass. Easily. Awesome. And now modifying the district. So now this one is close. These guys are more likely to vote in favor, but they have very few members. compared to here, so I think we come to these guys, demand that they vote. Okay, so that's more likely to get some of the undecideds. So now let's begin voting. It's gonna be close, but I think we got it. Yeah, awesome. So now back to the cities. Now this place has gas infrastructures. People are, I mean, not unhappy. We're still, oops, running a deficit. I feel like this is gonna be hard to get through, because like it's down here and everyone else is up here along the conservative side. It'd be good to get, but I think I'm gonna oppose it to try to bank goodwill with people. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do want. So where do people, oops, where do people stand? Yeah, this is gonna be hard to pass. So yeah, I'm kind of happy I went oppose, because like I said, now we can just sort of bank some goodwill, which is good. This is not though. I don't have a lot of citizens to like, so bumping that up doesn't do a lot. Let's try that. I think we can get away with this. And some of the goodwill we're saving from not doing anything here, we might be able to use there. Telegraph. Ooh, okay. So, I feel like just going that culture isn't enough to sort of guide all our decisions. So, let's be conservative liberal, maybe? Like sort of in the chart, sort of bottom right. So we want less government control and people to have their own right to choose and things like that. Which I think is probably more of a private use, because we want less government control, so we want the citizens to have it. So now the post office is 25% cheaper every month. Alright. So now we're just waiting for these votes to process. Yeah, that'll pass. Probably might not have passed, but because we have a negative balance, I think they were more likely to vote for it. So then we should start seeing a little bit of positive growth here. Not much, but how is this thing looking? Might actually pass. I don't really, like, I'm using it as like a way to bank political power. If they vote for it, I'm fine with that. Okay, so our son wants to study business law. I mean, if we're going conservative liberal, like, we want his choice, right? So he's gonna be no, we are an optimist, and City Hall now has more security. We're about to finish the telegraph.
No sooner is the electric telegraph devised than gutta percha, the very material it requires, is found.
I think we want to work up towards the rights of man. Which, do we need both sides? I think so. Okay, so create district. We can create sort of a small one off to the right here. Doing something like this. That's not attractive looking, but whatever. Okay, so there's a high residential demand. So there's demand for commercial and industry. So we want more business, more industry, a little less residential. Which would also be good because that would get us, that's going to get us more taxes from business and industry. So yeah, let's do something like that. They're probably gonna need gas. We can add that later though. Yeah, let's not do any services right now. Again, we can add those later. They are not in favor of it. This is where we would use political power. So who has the most members? So these guys have the most. Don't have a whole lot of goodwill with them. So that was all of our goodwill, which we can go negative on, but I'd rather not. They're more likely to vote for it. So then these guys have more members. We have more goodwill with these guys. Guys, we need a favor. Okay, so I guess we can't do anything else right now. Let's demand. Ask them to reconsider one last time. There we go. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Let a little bit of time tick by. Animosity in the council. Uh-oh. Someone's sex scandal was revealed. Physiocrat's relationship with him is soured. No. No here. We are conservative. And liberal, so I think ooh. Let's agree with the conservatives. So the physiocrats are more likely to get voted for. Okay, new district. How's this looking? Not great. Let's come over here. So they're a little bit more likely to vote for it. Demand. Most citizens support this view. Wow, okay. That might have been what we needed right there. Okay. How is this going? No, again, might pass, might not. I don't know. I'm ambivalent on that one. Okay, new district vote. Looks like it's gonna pass. I'm gonna let it ride. I think we're fine. Yeah, okay. So we do have the new district, which is good. That will get us a lot more industry and stuff, which should be a lot more taxing. So it's bad now, but once stuff moves in, we should be fine. Okay. And again, this, I don't really care. Looks like it's not gonna pass, probably by like 2 votes. Yeah. So, vote failed. We can probably come back to that later. Which is fine. A golden future. Oh, economic boom? Yes, we need money. So, city data. We're mostly working class and students right now. The students are good. A strange gift. We have a live llama. What are we gonna need a llama for? So textiles now have a higher quality. Okay. Sure. Oh, we're turning some positive money now. Okay. we want them to focus on clinics to help out the people, right? We don't want a strong police force, because ideally the people should self-regulate. So let's go clinics. So clinics are cheaper and provide better health. And with that, I think I'm going to stop this episode here. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. This game seems interesting to me. Mostly managing the city council and how it changes. Like the amount of people in each party has changed since we started already. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye now.